Now I'm recording. And you said Pooh Bear. So I think that's a good choice tonight because Pooh Bear is a bit longer than the short stories, and I might be able to read Pooh Bear to you until you fall asleep. And I'm drinking some nighty-night tea. Okay. World of reading. Winnie the Pooh. Did you brush your teeth? And are you comfortable in bed? I know she's happy to be back in your bed with you. Well, just in case you do fall asleep, I love you very, very much. I'm glad you do. That's a lot. Well, I love you just as much. Oh, I thought this was one big story. This is 4 different stories. Pooh's Honey Tree, The Giving Bear, Igor Finds Friends, and Pooh Gets Stuck. I think Pooh Gets Stuck is probably the Winnie the Pooh story I know the most. Okay, so we will start with Pooh's Honey Tree. Winnie the Pooh was a bear of little brain, but he had a big, loving heart, and he had a big, round tummy. Pooh's tummy always looked quite full, but it always felt quite hungry for honey. One day, Pooh went to the cupboard and got out his honey pot. There was nothing left but the sticky part. Suddenly, Pooh heard a buzzing sound. Buzz, buzz, buzz. That buzzing means something, said Pooh. Something small and fuzzy flew past his ear. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Oh, said Pooh, a bee. Now, it is true that Pooh is not very smart, but one thing he knew, where there are bees, there is honey. So, Pooh followed the bee deep into the 100-acre wood. Soon they came to a tall, tall tree, a honey tree. Up the tree Pooh went. Up, up, up. Then, crack! A branch broke. Down the tree Pooh fell. Down, down, down. Pooh rubbed his sore head. All that head rubbing made Pooh think. And the first thing he thought of was Christopher Robin. Pooh picked himself up and set off to find his friend. When Pooh got to Christopher Robin's house, he looked at Christopher Robin's bike. A big blue balloon was tied to it. May I borrow your balloon? Pooh asked. I need it to get some honey. Christopher Robin gave Pooh the balloon. Here, Pooh, but you can't get honey with a balloon, he said. Oh, yes I can, said Pooh. I will hang on to the string and float up to the honey. Silly old bear, said Christopher Robin. The bees will see you. They will not let you get near their honey. Yes, they will, Pooh said. Pooh and Christopher Robin went back to Pooh's honey tree. Next, Pooh sat down in the mud and rolled around. Soon he was covered with mud from his nose to his toes. Look, Pooh said. The bees will think I'm a little black rain cloud. They will not even know I am there. Oh, said Christopher Robin. He sat down under the honey tree to see what would happen next. Then he reached into the hole and pulled out a paw full of golden honey. Buzz, buzz, buzz. The bees began to buzz around Pooh's head. They were not fooled at all. Beasley, if you stand there, Allie won't be able to see me. All I can see right now is you. That doesn't bother you one bit, does it? Okay, we'll keep waiting for Allie. No, now you just have a video full of Beasley. I'll sit up. Well, she's doing her best to take up as much of the camera as she can. Always causing problems. Let me move you, or future you, when you're watching the video. Okay. I guess that's good enough. Silly Beasley. All of a sudden, the balloon string came undone. Pooh hopped onto the balloon before it could get away. Then Pooh and his balloon sailed over the treetops. Then the balloon lost all its air. Down it went, and down went Pooh. This time, Pooh landed right on top of Christopher Robin. Pooh looked up at the bees in the tree. Then he looked down at Christopher Robin. Oh dear, Pooh said. I guess it all comes from liking so much. The end. Me too.